there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys, today we are talking about my March favorites, and I don't have too many things to mention, I don't think, but I do have a few and I would like to share them with you. We're not mentioning my hair, by the way. I know it's a disaster, it needs to be touched up, and I'm planning on doing it soon. But for now, let's just ignore it, okay? Okay, now let's jump on into my March favorites. So the first thing I want to mention is something I actually mentioned last month, and this is the Lime Crime Lip Glazes. And you're probably wondering, well, you already ranted and raved about this, Raven, so why are we mentioning it again? Well, that is because I found another one at Marshall's. So last month I talked to you guys about Clover and Fern, and I am still really loving these two. But I was at Marshall's a couple weeks ago, and I actually found the shade Rosemary, and this one is also really beautiful, and I love this one just as much as the others. I will swatch it for you. It is a very beautiful neutral as well, kind of similar to the other two, but definitely different. When I was at Marshall's, I wasn't sure how different, but it was on sale for $4.50, so I figured I could take the risk. And I'm glad that I did, because although they are pretty similar, they are different, and I'm happy to have all three, so definitely a recommendation to you. I swear, I just really love that formula from Lime Crime. I really hope they come back with them because they're just so good, and I would hate to see them get discontinued. But I honestly don't know, so if you see them, please grab them while you can because I don't know if they'll be around forever. My next favorite for March is these lashes from Camara Aunique, and they're actually on my eyes today. This is the packaging, and these are in the style Ruth. This is what they look like. I think they are so beautiful, and they are so comfortable. I absolutely love them. They are from a Black-owned business as well, which I absolutely love. So yeah, totally recommend these lashes. Very, very nice and high quality. Next, I want to mention not one, but two highlighters from Dose of Colors. I love Dose of Colors so much, guys. One of my all-time favorite indie brands, and these are such good highlighters. This is Milk and Honey, and this is actually the highlighter I have on my face today. It is so pretty, and it's just a very nice light gold, and it looks, in my opinion, really good with my skin tone, so I'm really happy with that one. And I also picked up this one in Dream On, which is a really pretty light pink, and I love a pink highlighter, so I had to have it. But also, these highlighters were on sale for like $8.50, something crazy like that. I'm not sure if they're still on sale, but if they are, I highly recommend checking them out. I also got some more of their lashes, another single shadow. All of the things were on sale, and then they were also doing a buy one, get one free deal. So of course I picked up my all-time favorite concealer, not one of them, but two, so I have a backup. So I'm so happy with that, and these highlighters were a big win. Next, let's talk about something else I talked about in my February favorites, but last month it was just an honorary mention. Now it is a full-blown recommendation for you, because this Diamond and Blush palette from Natasha Denona has been my favorite thing to play with the entire month of March, and I'm so happy that I have it. We have the cream blushes, we have the powder blushes and highlighters, we have it all going on in here. It is a fairly large palette, and it's a little bit bulky to store, but I'm okay with that because the quality of this palette is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it to you. It is quite a pricey palette. If you pay full price, it's $89, but I got mine for $18 on Boxy Pop-Up. I'm telling you guys, BoxyCharm pop-up shop is amazing. I absolutely love the deals you can find on there, and this was a steal of a deal if I do say so myself. Next, I have some single shadows to talk about, and they're going to be from Terra Moons Cosmetics. I made my first order from Terra Moons, and these are the three that I got. We have Cinnamon Sugar, Half Moon, and Dragonfly, and I will, of course, swatch them for you. So firstly, we have Cinnamon Sugar. Super pretty and gorgeous with like any neutral or natural look. I mean, you could put this with any look, but that's what it screams to me, is more of a neutral eye, but I'm really in love with it. And Cinnamon Sugar was actually a recommendation from my friend Marilyn Cole. She told me that this is the one shadow I had to get if I made a purchase from Terra Moons, so of course I had to get it, and I did, and I can see exactly why she said that, because it is so beautiful, and like she said, it can go with pretty much any look. Then we have Half Moon, which I think is my favorite of the three, actually. It's just so beautiful and glitzy and shiny. Absolutely absolutely love this one. It's a gorgeous blue. And lastly, we have Dragonfly, which is a gorgeous green, and I love green. So of course I love this one. They're all very beautiful. I just think I like Half Moon the best because it's probably the most shiny of the three, if I'm being honest, but they're all really gorgeous. I'm going to zoom you in and focus a little bit so you can see the real glory of these shadows real quick. I just think they're so beautiful and powerful on the eyes. They make every look just so much more special, and I just really adore all of them. Next, I actually only have one eyeshadow palette to talk to you guys about this month. I know, crazy wild concept for me because usually I have quite a few, but really I just haven't had any jump out at me this month. And I did just get the new Flight Club palette from Menagerie in the mail. It came today. I'm so excited. If I hadn't already done my makeup, it would have been on my face today, but tomorrow is looking like a promising day for that palette, and you'll see a video with that very, very soon on my channel, so stay tuned for that. But the palette that I have been grabbing for a lot this month is going to be the BH Cosmetics Pistachio palette, and I actually didn't pick this up this month. This isn't a new purchase to me. I've had it for a few months now, but it's such a great green palette, and I mean, it's March. I love green every month of the year, but it's March. It's St. Patrick's Day, you know, the vibes. But I did just post my St. Patrick's Day look with this palette on my channel, and if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend checking it out. I'll link it in the cards. But this is just such a beautiful green palette, and I really do love it. It creates some beautiful looks. They're very pigmented, very creamy, very blendable. The shimmers are completely powerful. Like, for BH Cosmetics and their prices, I'm shocked. They're coming through with some killer products, guys, and I highly recommend checking out their brand in general, but the Sweet Shoppe palettes are a definite win for me. Next, I want to mention a product that's more of a skincare product, but this is something that has given me the confidence again to not wear foundation on camera, which is always a plus for me. February is a very stressful and intense month for me. It always is because it is the anniversary of my mom passing. So, you know, with stress, your face knows about it, and I tend to break out whenever I'm stressed out. So I was having some hard times with my skin, and I usually don't, so like, you know, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not somebody who has a whole ton of acne. However, when I do, I notice it, and it bothers me completely. So I love finding products that can help me put my mind at ease, and I will tell you one thing, this Differin Gel is absolutely phenomenal. I took the Differin Challenge, haven't even been using it for more than a month, which is crazy in my opinion because I notice a complete difference. I mean, I have a few blemishes, but I don't have anything on today. I don't have concealer on, I don't have foundation on, I literally have highlighter on my face, and that's it. And I mean, it's pretty clear, guys. I'm really, really impressed with this stuff, and I'm definitely picking up more. I don't know how well this will work for everyone because, like I said, I don't have the most acne, but I will say this definitely cleared up everything that I did have going on, so I'm very impressed with it, and I recommend it personally. Next, I have two food items to mention, and I don't have either of them here to show you because I've eaten them all because they were that good. But the first one I want to talk about is dark chocolate covered almonds. I love almonds. I love dark chocolate. It's my favorite kind of chocolate. And yeah, so the combination is amazing. I know it's nothing new and exciting really, but like I went through 2 containers of them in like a week, and that might not be good for me. Actually, I know that it's not, but it's better than some snacks. I mean, it could be worse, right? It could be worse. I could be eating the cupcakes like I was last month, and I'm not doing that this month, so hey, good for me, right? I have to have something sweet in my life. I have like the biggest sweet tooth ever. I just love sugar so much. It's a problem. I mean, I can't completely knock it out of my life, so finding something that's a little bit better is always a plus, and I think the dark chocolate covered almonds was definitely a win for me, and I'm definitely picking up more, and I'm probably going to continue eating container after container. So you can judge me if you'd like, but that's how it's going to be. Next, I want to talk about another chocolate covered item, and this is going to be chocolate covered banana chips. This was my first time actually trying chocolate covered banana chips, but they are absolutely amazing. And now I'm on the hunt for finding dark chocolate covered banana chips because The chocolate covered banana chips are good, they're fine, but I'm not like a huge stan for milk chocolate. I prefer the dark chocolate or white chocolate. That would be fun too if they had that. I don't know if they do those, but I feel like I can find dark chocolate ones and I'm on the hunt for them. So wish me luck. But those are the only 2 food items I found this month of any note. Nothing else was really all that exciting. I do want to mention a video game now. It's not a new game, but it is one of my favorite games. And this is going to be Pokemon Sword and Shield. Could you have guessed Pokemon? I don't know. Maybe all the Pokemons back there, the Pokeballs, you know, the Pokemon figures, the plushies. I have it all, guys. And you can't see them, but I have a ton of cards as well. Probably more than I do makeup, and that is hard to do, guys. But anyways, Pokemon is my favorite. But I have Sword, and my fiance has Shield, so of course I've been playing Sword. I have the expansion as well, and I've just been having a lot of fun. I go through phases where I'll play it hardcore, and then I'll go off of it a little bit, but I've been playing it hardcore again because Pokemon did announce that they're releasing new games very, very soon. We have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl coming late 2021. Super excited. I'm guessing it's going to be around Christmas time because that's usually how they get you hyped and get you your monies. It's the best time of the year, isn't it though? And I cannot wait for that. I'm probably going to pick up Shining Pearl. My fiance wants Brilliant Diamond, so that's going to work for us. And also, they did announce that early 2022, we are getting Legends Arceus, so that's super exciting as well. Cannot wait for the new Pokemon games. How about you guys? I'd love to know. Are you guys going to get any of them? Are you excited for them? I'm really excited because Diamond and Pearl were some of my favorite games growing up, and I cannot wait for the remakes. It's just so fun. But anyways, let's move on to my music favorites, shall we? I didn't find any new music favorites this month, but I do have some of my favorites that I have been really into again this month. And the first one I'm going to mention is Have Mercy. They are a pop punk band, and they're very sad. So, you know, forewarning, it's a very sad, very emotional band, but I love them for just that. I love sad music. I don't know about you, but that's my vibe, and they are amazing. And like I did last month, I am going to mention 2 songs from each of these artists because I like to give you guys my favorites in case you check them out and you don't know which song to listen to first. In my opinion, these are the best songs to listen to. Honestly, a lot of these were hard because I do love basically everything they do, but the 2 that I picked for Have Mercy are going to be Let's Talk About Your Hair. Great song. Literally puts me in my feelings every time I hear it, but in the best way. And the second one is going to be Coexist. Another super deep and bittersweet song that I adore so much. So highly recommend them. The next band I want to mention is Escape the Fate, and I'm sure a lot of you know who they are, but they're like a post-hardcore alternative band. And then they're so good. I love them so much. I did see them live, and it was one of the best shows I've ever been to. I miss concerts so much. How about you guys? This is getting hard, man. We're living in a really dark world right now, and I hope one day soon we can come back to the normal. But Escape the Fate has been working on a new album for quite some time now, and it's kind of getting on my nerves a tad bit. I'm sure they have their reasons for why they haven't dropped the entire album yet. But I mean, they started dropping songs for the album in 2020. So this has been going on for quite a while. I believe they have 4 songs available now, but obviously not the entire album. But the one song on the album that I recommend the most that they have dropped so far, without a doubt, has to be Not My Problem. Such a great song. It's a little bit ruthless, but it makes me feel empowered when I listen to it, and I love it for that. My favorite song is Gorgeous Nightmare. Honestly, one of my favorite songs because it reminds me of me and my fiance when we first started dating. I know, sappy little love story, but the song is actually very dark, but it's cute because he would play it and it just makes me think of us. And it's a really good song regardless. It is a little dark, just, you know, forewarning. They're also deep. They don't go too hard, but they go just hard enough, and I love it. They are a wonderful band. If you somehow haven't heard them before, I highly recommend doing so. And the last band I want to talk about is one of my all-time favorite bands. That's going to be Dance Gavin Dance. I mean, if you guys don't know who Dance Gavin Dance is, stop what you're doing right now and go listen to them. They're absolutely amazing. And honestly, picking 2 songs from them was like the hardest thing to do because literally everything they have done has been a bop. Tillian just has the voice of an angel. I mean, he is just so talented. Seriously, his voice is breathtaking. Hi, Editing Raven here. I just wanted to pop in really quickly and tell those of you who do know who Tillian is, Yes, his voice is actually that high live. I know, it's crazy. I've seen Gavin dance live now twice, and they're phenomenal. Just as good live, I promise you. Seriously, I don't know how they do it. But yeah, you can ask anybody. If you're in the car with me and my fiance, it's most likely going to be Gavin Dance on the radio, because that's basically all we listen to. No, I listen to a lot of different things, but that's his favorite band, and it's one of my all-time favorite bands. If you take nothing else from this video, listen to that band. But the two songs I do recommend are The Cuddler. That's my all-time favorite song from them. It was hard to choose, but that one is my favorite. And also Evaporate. That's a wonderful song. On the Run, another great one. I'm trying to say two. Raven, we said 2 song choices, not 3. I'm sorry. I could name like a whole entire list. I mean, honestly, everything they put out has been killer. I highly recommend checking out all of the artists I mentioned today. But those were my March favorites. I would love to know what your March favorites were. What have you guys been loving this month? Let me know down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section. One of my favorite things to do. But that's going to wrap it up for me today. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah.